The indicators were becoming more visible, and the government of Guyana today confirmed what was being whispered in the aviation circles for the past few weeks, that low-cost carrier EZJet was in financial trouble and was ceasing its operations. Transport Minister Robeson Ben, at an early afternoon press conference, announced that the Guyana government had suspended the license of EZJet. The government's move came after U.S. authorities informed the administration that the U.S. Department of Transportation had suspended the airline's license that allowed EZJet to operate there. The U.S. suspension was done yesterday, and the Guyana government was informed early this morning.
We have been informed, that is, the government of Guyana has been informed, that the United States Department of Transportation has suspended EZJet Air Services express chartered operations. Consequent upon this information, the government of Guyana has today, and with immediate effect, via its Civil Aviation Authority, suspended EZJet's license to operate scheduled air services on the Georgetown, New York, Georgetown, Toronto, and Georgetown, Trinidad routes.
EZJet may have been taking off more than it could deal with on both sides of the Atlantic. The company is facing some serious financial turbulence, and Swift Air, which leased EZJet one of its aircraft to operate its service, wasted no time to take its aircraft back.
We understand that the genesis of the action by the U.S. Department of Transport resides with actions, requests made via their service provider, aircraft provider, Swift Air, with respect to issues on payments, on being up to speed, as it were, with respect to payments or delinquencies with respect to the arrangements between EZJet and Swift Air.
The move by both the U.S. and Guyana governments effectively brought EZJet back to the ground, forcing the airline to stop its service. Ben said the government was disappointed that yet another low-fare carrier had failed.
The Honorable Minister Ali has been instructed to undertake certain actions with respect to finding relief or assistance to passengers who may be affected at this current time.
And this afternoon, the police had to be called in at the EZJet Georgetown office as irate passengers demanded their money as word got around of the airline's closure.
They said the government on we side. Government take our money. It's they take our money. We need we money. We work hard for our money. We just want we money. That's all we want.
It is promised, and then they don't want to give you in paper to say we are signing an agreement to give you the money on Monday. They don't want to do that. We are now have to spend additional $132 in order to get to Trinidad. That is unfair. They need to give me back $334, $2,000. That's it.
EZJet launched its operations just over a year ago with flights between Guyana and New York. The airline expanded that service recently, taking on the Trinidad and Canadian markets. But then it all went downhill when the chief executive officer, Sonny Ramdio, was slapped with a multi-million US dollar lawsuit for the alleged embezzlement of millions of dollars from a US healthcare provider. Court documents claim that the money was channeled to EZJet, and Ramdio was forced to resign after that court action a few weeks back. Still, the company said it was in good financial standing and appointed an acting chief executive officer. The company also launched a number of new travel packages. The government of Guyana has in its possession a $400,000 US deposit that the company had made before it started its operations. That deposit is expected to be used to reimburse those passengers affected by the closure of the airline.